السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. اللهم آمين. So today I'm going to talk about a verse from Surah of the Bee, Surah Al-Nahl, and it's on the last 2 pages, and it's very very interesting. Inshallah, if you have time, create time please to read on Surah Al-Nahl. Very beautiful messages are there, and we are given this Quran and the verses in it so that we give thought about it, we really interpret it, and think about it, so and apply it, inshallah. So the verse that I'm going to talk about today is from verse 96, and it says, whatever you have will end, but what Allah has is lasting, and will surely give those who are patient their reward according to the best of what they used to do. So I'm just gonna say this: Allah is very important in our lives. God is very important in our lives, and we should strive to please Him. We should strive to worship Him in the best of ways, and the more you know about something or someone, the more you get to know them. And in this case, for God, when you get to know about His attributes, His beautiful names, and how wonderful and just superior He is, you are totally submissive, and that's what Islam is all about. Being a Muslim is submitting to the one and true God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, and it's very important. Okay, we as Muslims, we get maybe it's converts or like born into Islam. So especially for those born in Islam, mashallah, you've been born in a family that has been Muslims from day one. So it's like a normal thing for you, and you just go. It's like it becomes a routine for you, and you don't stop and think about stuff. So don't let it be a routine for you. Make it special, because you're supposed to benefit the most out of your deen. And if you don't benefit, then that means you're wasting your time. You can imagine you're praying salah and you don't even know much about it. So you'll just pray randomly, maybe fast, and you'll not gain much from it. So it's better if you know about salah. And I'm actually avoiding from the topic of today, but it's very important for you to know God. You yourself learn the benefits of salah, and you can learn the benefits of salah by doing it correctly, I mean, and with a good pace, okay, not rushing it, and so that you can benefit most out of it. And reading the Quran, it's very very important. It's very very important to read the Quran and its translation, and you apply it in your daily life, because it's really this is Allah's words to us, it's a conversation to us and stories to us, so that we give thought, we act on it, so that we can be more obedient and more submissive to Allah. So this verse says, whatever you have will end, but what Allah has is lasting. We will surely give those who are patient their reward to the best of what they used to do. The first part, whatever you have will end, meaning everything in this world, or everyone is inside your world, will surely come to perish. Even me, you will come to perish. So, but what Allah has is lasting, and you having Allah in your life is very important, because He is standard and He never goes anywhere. Okay, so for example, you go to school, maybe for example you're going to university, right? There's so much freedom out there, and your parents are not there to check in because they can't even see you. So maybe, just maybe, we perform our best when we are with our parents, right? We attend to our salah just because mom is there and dad is there, and maybe they're telling us, hey Amina, go and pray. But that means when you get to school, your mom is not there, your dad is not there, so that means you'll miss salah, alright? Yeah. So if you learn the importance of salah and you really internalize it and personalize the relationship with Allah, then that means wherever you go, you pray, because you know the importance of praying, right? And you can't go without oxygen. That is spiritual oxygen. Salah, dhikr is, remember Allah and He will remember you. He says that in the Quran. So it's very, very important if you really establish that Allah and His beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in your life, okay? Because that means you will always be protected. You'll be always under His wing wherever you go, and your prayers and your dhikr don't go by people, okay? It's special to you. It's you relating with Allah, and not your parents forcing you, or maybe your friends making you pray, okay? It's you who wants to do the prayer, right? So I can die, my parents can die, material stuff will go, right? But Allah stays. So it's very, very important to make it like something standard, that is like your major principle, that you worship Allah, and it's not because of these other things. You worship Him because you know of Him, you know His good traits, you know His power, you know His superiority, because even when you attend to your salah, because you know Allah and you have a special relationship with Him, then inshallah your prayers will be so meaningful to you, and you can't wait to attend your prayer. You can't wait to go to the masjid, okay? Every form of ibadah to you will be so special, and you will want to do everything in your capability to please Him and to stay right by Him. So it's very, very important. And the previous verse from this surah, it says, and do not exchange the covenant of Allah for a small price. SubhanAllah. You can imagine, for a small price. This could be money, this could be friends, this could be maybe a bad deed, for example zina, or maybe listening to music. You saying La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, you are establishing that God is one, and whatever He entails, whatever is encompassed in that, you stand right by it, you obey everything, right? So you can't say you love someone but yet you do wrong to them, or maybe you say something bad to them, right? You will always want to please those whom you love. So, and you can never go wrong when you love Allah. You can never go wrong. And just to finish on that verse, the previous verse, and do not exchange the covenant of Allah for a small price. Indeed, what is with Allah is best for you. If only you could know. Subhanallah, subhanallah. If only you could know what Allah has is best for you. Meaning everything that is with Allah is best for you. So strive to get closer to Allah, to be obedient to Allah, to love Allah, to know of Him, to know Him, so that you can worship Him in the best of ways, and that nothing can come between you and Allah. And subhanallah, when you stand right with Allah, Allah will make things easy for you, and right with these other people, these other things that you have, maybe your job, your family, your wife, your kids, your parents, your friends. When you establish that He is the one you trust and the one you worship, then He will make everything easy for you. He'll make your life good. And a verse says, whoever does righteousness, the next one, Verse 97. Whoever does righteousness, whether male or female, while he is a believer, we will surely cause him to live a good life, and we will surely give them their reward in the hereafter according to the best of what they used to do. Subhanallah. You know, this these three verses, they just work together. You know, it explains. You know, the Quran, it's so clear for you to give thought, for you to learn from it. It's a message from Allah communicating to us. We have to personalize everything that Allah has given us. SubhanAllah. We should be thankful. We should not only read the Quran and let it just be reading and we stop from there. SubhanAllah. So how can you learn from a Quran that is meant to guide you and give mercy to you when you don't even, contemplate on it? You don't even act on it. So inshallah, try as much to read on the Quran, and inshallah, may Allah guide us, may Allah accept our deeds, may Allah forgive us, may Allah make our hearts firm in deen, may we always stand to Him, and that we keep Him as our first in everything that we do in our lives, and may He make us among those who see Him when the day comes, inshallah. Allahumma ameen. Wa hada, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.